Hello everyone. I am currently doing 100 head challenge and I decided that there won't be a better time for me to make a tutorial on how I'm drawing heads. And yeah, I will be showing you how I construct a head, and I would appreciate if you were going to leave your feedback on it. So without further. Okay, usually I start constructing of a head with a circle, and I think many of us do. And then we should divide it into two parts. You can divide it another half and take the half of the circle mount and put it to the bottom. This will be where our chin is. So then you can divide this part into two, and that is the approximately where there will be chin, chin angle, maybe higher. Yeah, I think. And the same with the other side. So this will be our base of the face. I'm going to put these lines uh, quite thick so you can see, but when you sketch, don't press your pencil very hard because it will be hard for you to erase. So we divide all the face in three equal parts. This will be the start of the eyebrows. Is where eyebrows goes. The upper line. Then this is the tip of the nose. Then we divide the space between the chin and the tip of the nose to into two parts as well. I saw many people do mistake that they draw chin very little, but it's actually half of the amount from the tip of the nose and the chin. So here will be our lower lip then. And the amount from the eyebrows and the uh, tip of the nose is where our ears are. You can draw them like this. You see, they are different forms, but usually you can draw them this kind of C shape or like, yeah. So we can draw another ear. This now we can locate uh, our eyes. It's usually there is some space from the side, so don't put your eyes very close to the part of the faces, basically. I like to draw them somewhere like circles to show the placement of our eyes. And again, do not, if you're sketching, do not press your pencil very hard. And so also this is places our forehead. This is end of the forehead is determines the point of hair growth. So if you draw here, that's where you will start. So and usually there's just a little bit more of amount here. Let's continue with drawing eyes. As I mentioned, there will be in the upper line. From here, there should be starting of the eyebrows. For the eyes, think of them as circles and having its shape. I often see people starting drawing eyes in different like lines, and it is in different placement, not straight on the line. Not all corners are on the same line, and it's really showing. So when drawing eyes, it's really important to remember for them to stay in on one line, be connected to head. They will not go further than the eyebrows. So it's like the corner of the eye and two corners of the eye. They will not go further than your eyebrows. So yeah, be mindful of that when drawing. And also I have a separate video, long video on my channel about eyes you can watch if you are interested. So we can draw eyes. I usually draw eyes a little bit bigger so they are more expressive, but if you're wanting realistic eyes, you can draw them smaller or at your reference. The principles that I'm seeing are applying. Then we can draw the upper lid and lower lid. Then let's draw a nose. It's going to be the middle space of the eyebrows. It is shaped more like trapeze, this. And then there is another trapeze, but still like this. And the distance in between eyes, it's like the inner corners of the eyes are usually, not always, but usually almost every time, the inner corners is where your nostrils are located. Yeah, like this. Then I think should we erase these parts a little bit? Because maybe that's a bit confusing. Okay, so then you can draw nostrils. It's mostly this kind of shape, like a wave. You can draw nostrils and the same shape applied to lips in some extent. And you can try to put shadow like this. Then we divide the space in between the tip of the nose and this, in between tip of the nose and the chin, we divide a space in two. Then we divide this space further also in somewhere two, in between two. So then we divide further into in around two, and this will be our lips, upper lip and lower lip. So the center of the lip looks like check, like this. Some people have more triangular, some people have more wider like this. Then just go straight line from the center of the lips, and we have our lip shape, which is actually really nice. And the corners you can darken. Then we should draw the Cupid bow of the lip arc, and then we connect it to the corner of the lip. Then let's draw lower lip. I draw like, in order to see the depth and volume, I draw two circles like this, and then we outline this. And we have the nice shape. Also, if you're going to shade, then remember that actually upper lip is darker than the lower lip. Usually people, and I think I also made this mistake that usually people draw lower lip darker, but it should be upper lip. If you shade it, shade upper lip. So what else do we have left? Yeah, and you can also draw, I don't know how it's called, but you know, right? From the nose. And let's draw, I think let's draw hair. So our hairline starts from this point, and we can draw. I think hair is not like that important in this tutorial, so we can just leave them simple. I'm just going to show you how it would look. And you can refine your your face shape. And I will just darken here. So we have this shape in the ear and then something like this in the sample. Simplified version would look something like this. And here we go with the simplified ear. We can draw pupils of the eye. Then we can shade a little bit under the eye. So usually there is a, not usually, but there is a shadow under the upper lip. Also there is shadow usually under the nose and in the inner corners somewhere here. Like this. And if you're drawing, you can draw you can shade like this, but usually that's not necessary. Like if you are drawing in the simplified styles, and also the neck we can draw. Don't make it too thin and make sure that there is an equal space in your neck from the center and your head placed right in the center. Then there is a shadow that I draw. And there's neck. We can make it darker and we can put some shadows on the forehead. If you're putting shadows, it's really important to put them evenly in your face because even in makeup, I notice how people shade really heavily on the nose and in the eyes, but they leave chin completely empty and even forehead, and for me, it looks really weird. So yes, it is important to shade it evenly. And if you put contour, then put on whole face. So that is how I draw a head, construct a head. I hope that it was useful for you, and if you followed it, you can leave a comment. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I think I will finish the stream for now.